So we've reached the conclusion. I think this was a thoroughly political exercise from the beginning to the end. And the final irony of it all is the Speaker was right in the beginning. Because here we are today in a position to judge the political impact of this. Since it all started about politics, how did it end about politics? Testimony from 13 witnesses, depositions from 17 witnesses. Then every one of our people in tough races, every one of them, is in better shape today than they were before the impeachment trial started. So I'm not sitting here predicting what will be the biggest issue in November, but I can tell you this. Right now, this is a political loser for them. They initiated it. They thought this was a great idea, and at least for the short term, it has been a colossal political mistake.
You vote to convict the president on abuse of power, Mitt Romney did. And for you, why is it okay for him?
Well, I was surprised and disappointed, but I still think that we had a great teamwork on this, and I think we're in a good position going into our Senate races and the presidential race with regard to this issue. There may be plenty of other issues between now and November, but I think we're in pretty good shape right now.
That you had a united conference that you almost had voting to...
Yeah, I think the investigations will go on. That's sort of what Congress does. We've done it when we were in the majority and there was a Democratic president. They've done it. I wouldn't expect that to stop. I think in the end, it's not likely to have much of an impact on any of the races, the presidential or the Senate races. Yeah.
Just to follow up on Garrett's question there, is calling for Mitt Romney to be expelled from the Republican Congress?
I mean, the main thing that drove Andrew Johnson's impeachment was they just didn't like him. Sound familiar? I mean, that's the kind of thing, it seems to me, the founders did not want to happen, that we'd get into a routine of doing this all the time because we had a policy difference or a personality difference. So I'm glad it ended the way it did. I hope the message to the House of Representatives, don't do this again.
Next step, subpoenaing John Bolton. Is there a serious political price to pay?
3 weeks. We've listened, we've voted, we've had a number of internal meetings to discuss all of this, which you all ended up knowing a good deal about and writing about. It's time to move on. This decision has been made. As far as I'm concerned, it's in the rearview mirror, and the consequences of it in terms of the future are up to the voters of the country to decide who they want to lead the government for the next 4, and in our case, with the class 6 years.